many names for people living in rural areas. There's Sparkies, Chippies, Fireys and Bikies. But we've also got Curly, Tubby and Tiny. Whatever the name, it's harsh living on the land. But our carports, verandas and sheds are tougher than most. And if they're strong enough out here, they'll be strong enough anywhere. Some say hard as nails, others say strong as an ox. We just say, built to last.
Livability is an amazing tool to have. When I go into appraisals or potential listings, I conduct my appraisals like any other agent would. I go through the property with the vendor and then we get to the point where we need to sit down and have further discussions. That's when I introduce livability. I use it as my surprise ticket. When I ask them key questions about their home, I say, look, there's something else I can offer you. It's quite unique. There are very few people with this qualification, and do you mind if I explain that to you? What this qualification does, it allows me as an agent to negotiate better prices for you and have more in-depth conversations with the people that are potentially interested in your home.
Explaining myself today, a little short and I got to say, I'm so glad to be here with you.
There are many names for people living in rural areas. There's Sparkies, Chippies, Fireys and Bikies. But we've also got Curly, Tubby and Tiny. Whatever the name, it's harsh living on the land. But our carports, verandas and sheds are tougher than most. And if they're strong enough out here, they'll be strong enough anywhere. Some say hard as nails, others say strong as an ox. We just say, built to last.
Livability is an amazing tool to have. When I go into appraisals or potential listings, I conduct my appraisals like any other agent would. I go through the property with the vendor and then we get to the point where we need to sit down and have further discussions. That's when I introduce livability. I use it as my surprise ticket. When I ask them key questions about their home, I say, look, there's something else I can offer you. It's quite unique. There are very few people with this qualification, and do you mind if I explain it to you? What this qualification does, it allows me as an agent to negotiate better prices for you and have more in-depth conversations with the people that are potentially interested in your home.
I got a sprain in my step today, a little short, and I got to say, I'm so glad to be here with you.
There are many names for people living in rural areas. There's Sparkies, Chippies, Fireys, and Bikies. But we've also got Curly, Tubby, and Tiny. Whatever the name, it's harsh living on the land. But our carports, verandas and sheds are tougher than most. And if they're strong enough out here, they'll be strong enough anywhere. Some say hard as nails, others say strong as an ox. We just say, built to last.
Livability is an amazing tool to have. When I go into appraisals or potential listings, I conduct my appraisals like any other agent would. I go through the property with the vendor and then we get to the point where we need to sit down and have further discussions. That's when I introduce livability. I use it as my surprise ticket. When I ask them key questions about their home, I say, look, there's something else I can offer you. It's quite unique. There are very few people with this qualification, and do you mind if I explain it to you? What this qualification does, it allows me as an agent to negotiate better prices for you and have more in-depth conversations with the people that are potentially interested in your home.
No. Nah. Viper's YouTube and and Facebook. Nah. You just look, search for it. Yeah. Good, mate. How you feeling? Practice. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can we get it up for you, maybe?
Yeah, it's on Facebook and YouTube right now.
Okay.
And yeah.
are many names for people living in rural areas. There's Sparkies, Chippies, Fireys and Bikies. But we've also got Curly, Tubby and Tiny. Whatever the name, it's harsh living on the land. But our carports, verandas and sheds are tougher than most. And if they're strong enough out here, they'll be strong enough anywhere. Some say hard as nails, others say strong as an ox. We just say, built to last.
Livability is an amazing tool to have. When I go into appraisals or potential listings, I conduct my appraisals like any other agent would. I go through the property with the vendor and then we get to the point where we need to sit down and have further discussions. That's when I introduce livability. I use it as my surprise ticket. When I ask them key questions about their home, I say, look, there's something else I can offer you. It's quite unique. There are very few people with this qualification, and do you mind if I explain it to you? What this qualification does, it allows me as an agent to negotiate better prices for you and have more in-depth conversations with the people that are potentially interested in your home.
Got a spring in my step today, a little strut, and I got to say, I'm so glad to be here with you.
There are many names for people living in rural areas. There's Sparkies, Chippies, Fireys and Bikies. But we've also got Curly, Tubby and Tiny. Whatever the name, it's harsh living on the land. But our carports, verandas and sheds are tougher than most. And if they're strong enough out here, they'll be strong enough anywhere. Some say hard as nails, others say strong as an ox. We just say, built to last.
Livability is an amazing tool to have. When I go into appraisals or potential listings, I conduct my appraisals like any other agent would. I go through the property with the vendor and then we get to the point where we need to sit down and have further discussions. That's when I introduce livability. I use it as my surprise ticket. When I ask them key questions about their home, I say, look, there's something else I can offer you. It's quite unique. There are very few people with this qualification, and do you mind if I explain it to you? What this qualification does, it allows me as an agent to negotiate better prices for you and have more in-depth conversations with the people that are potentially interested in your home.
Got a spring in my step today, a little strut, and I got to say, I'm so glad to be here with you.
There are many names for people living in rural areas. There's Sparkies, Chippies, Fireys, and Bikies. But we've also got Curly, Tubby, and Tiny. Whatever the name, it's harsh living on the land. But our carports, verandas and sheds are tougher than most. And if they're strong enough out here, they'll be strong enough anywhere. Some say hard as nails, others say strong as an ox. We just say, built to last.
Livability is an amazing tool to have. When I go into appraisals or potential listings, I conduct my appraisals like any other agent would. I go through the property with the vendor, and then we get to the point where we need to sit down and have further discussions. That's when I introduce livability. I use it as my surprise ticket. When I ask them key questions about their home, I say, look, there's something else I can offer you. It's quite unique. There are very few people with this qualification, and do you mind if I explain it to you? What this qualification does, it allows me as an agent to negotiate better prices for you and have more in-depth conversations with the people that are potentially interested in your home.
are many names for people living in rural areas. There's sparkies, chippies, fireys, and bikies.
One will change. There's just one. Right, yeah, I don't know when you've got more. Yeah, it works. You didn't work on it. There's no red light on there.
Testing. Testing.
Welcome back here to the Croatia Sports Centre. Second half just about ready to kick off. Vipers 1-0 up over the Raiders. Beautiful night. The ground in perfect condition. Abdul does well, controls it nicely. Might get a free kick, no play on. Nicely played through to Alexia. Alexia's got in the box, looks at the back post, but well played by. Still a chance here. Oh, just past the post. Well done by the Vipers.
Yeah, it would have been a great start to the second half.
Vipers come out from the change rooms ready to go for the second half, looks like. First round of the FFA Cup. Raiders just keeping possession here.
Looks like Raiders made a change at halftime as well, looking to maybe freshen things up a bit, change of tactics a bit, get back in this game.
Long ball here to the left winger for the Raiders. Finds him, trying to get the overlap run there, but well intercepted by Johnny Papp there. Just turned over there in the middle. Ball played here by the Raiders. Just taking control of the game a bit here, the Raiders. Vipers just sitting back. Raiders, one of the teams that got relegated last season from the NPL back down into the State League 1 division. So they'll be looking to bounce back. Both of these teams actually getting... No, sorry, the Vipers just missing out on getting promoted on a penalty shootout in the final, going down 5-4. Well done there by Rock. Ball gets away from him, goes out for a Raiders throw-in. Ball played by the Raiders player. That'd be a free kick.
Raiders just taking possession of the ball a bit more here. Vipers just looking just to defend. Vipers just happy with this 1-0 lead so far, looking to try and frustrate Raiders a bit.
There's a shot. Ball saved by Paddy.
Still giving them a bit of time and space here a little bit. The more they do that, it looks like Raiders would get a bit more comfortable in the ball, get a bit more confident as well. Great turn by Finn though.
Dylan in the middle here looking for Abdul, but Raiders play it back to the keeper who clears it. Should go out for a throw-in. Vipers throw-in. Just starting to sense, though, that the Raiders are just starting to move the ball around. And that's a great ball. Great ball by the Raiders. Paddy tracks back. Well defended there by
Johnny Moore.
Johnny Moore, the veteran. Well done.
Well, you felt like Harley Jepp there had Johnny Moore on toast for pace, but Johnny Moore just well experienced, very good defending, just sticking with him, not giving up, forcing the corner kick and keeping it 1-0.
Corner Raiders. Comes in, goes to the front post, hits the post, I think.
I think it was a deflection just at the front post.
Raiders player gets ahead to it, but couldn't keep it down. Goes over for a goal kick.
I think Vipers will also be happy to just soak up a bit of the pressure as well. Just these last 10 minutes, just to soak it up. But they've got to find some way to keep the ball as well.
Here we go. Chance for Dylan to does well there, but just gets a free kick. Umpire the ref looking to play advantage, but calls it back. Plays the long ball across, looking for Rock. Finds him. Vipers throw in. Well done by Abdul. Just handballs. Good crowd in tonight. Beautiful night for it. Will he get to it, the Raiders player? He does, and wins it. No, sorry, goes out for a goal kick before he could get to it. Timmy, how do you see the Vipers season so far?
Well, three draws, I think, and a loss, or two.
No, two.
Three draws and a loss. Yeah, Noarlunga, Salisbury, and Mount Barker, and then the loss to Cobras. So obviously they'll be looking at this stage of the season to grab more wins on the board, more points. But season's still very young. Hopefully, this like a game like this, like a cup round against good opposition, will lift the confidence of the team going forward. But yeah, like you've said, just based on the season so far, they will obviously be disappointed with only tallying 3 points from draws and not grabbing a win on the board.
And next week, I think it's home to Gawler.
Yep.
So that'll be another tough game. I think though they're improving week by week that little bit. I think it's just starting to gel a bit better at the moment.
Yeah, well, I think it was a shorter preseason this year than normal, earlier start to the season. So it does take a couple of rounds to find your groove with the team, new players, new faces, new systems. It's obviously going to take its time, but hopefully that time that they do find their rhythm comes at the right time of the season. They can obviously look to get promoted this year, back up to State League One.
Diogo looking for Abdul. Finds him. Nice touch inside. Ooh. Well, the Raiders defender gets to the ball. They've got a bit of space here in the middle now. Plays it out to his left winger. Well defended there by the Vipers, but still looking at the back post, goes for a volley across the face of goals. Cleared though. Alexi looking for the offside. Alexi offside. Just Raiders play it on quickly.
A couple Vipers players complaining that if it's offside, it should be back in his own half, and the ball should have been played back in his own half.
Should be Paddy's ball here, and Paddy comes out and collects very nicely. Rolls it out to Abdul. Abdul just overplayed it. Finn steals it off the Raiders defender though. Tries and slips Alexi in. Here's a chance for the Vipers. And he puts it in the back of the net, Alexi.
It's a great finish by Alexi there, 2-0. Well done. You thought the play was over when Abdul with a forward pass, but then Finn does well just to keep going, keep driving at the defender, force them to come to the ball. Then he slips Alexi through and 1-on-1 with the keeper. Bangs it in at the near post. Great finish, 2-0 to Vipers.
And it was a great little slip through. He just gave enough for Alexi just to run onto it. And they didn't have to break stride, and just Alexi with a great finish. Keeper had no chance there.
Like we were saying, Vipers are very happy just to soak up the pressure a bit of this start of this second half and just see if they can get an early goal. And they've found it, and it's very good, very well put together goal again.
It was a great counter-attack goal, that one.
Yeah. You feel like this will frustrate Raiders a bit now. Just
Raiders will have to push forward now. 2 behind with on the second half with 35 minutes to go. So
just felt like before with Raiders when they went forward, they just went back the same way when they could have gone out the other way, and I felt like that just ruined a bit of the opportunity there to go forward. But 2-0 is the score, and Vipers will be very pleased.
Here's a chance here for the Raiders. Plays it out wide, so his left wing is onside. Gets a cross in. Can they get a head in?
Ooh, well
Cleared,
cleared by
cleared
Jordan.
again by Jordan. Well done there. Jordan again. Alexia to put the pressure on. And he does well, Alexia. Can take control of it? He does. He brings it down. Just needs some support now. Well done, Alexia. Great player holding the ball up. Good composure there by the Vipers. Should be Downs' ball here and clears it. Diego up. Well, it's a good ball, but I don't think he'll get to it though. No, he doesn't.
I think Jordan just did enough to put off the winger there to think that he was going to clear it with his head, but went over and just didn't gamble.
Vipers keeping their shape very well here. Dangerous tackle there by Diego with the studs up, and he's got to deservedly getting a yellow card here.
Vipers looking pretty strong on the bench. Looking maybe to make a change just to kill the time a bit. Still early in the game, but players getting yellows. If they are thinking about moving on to the next round, just players not having to miss out due to suspension.
Set piece here for the Raiders. Let's see what they can do.
Looks like the centre back's going to take it.
Is it going to be a shot? Looks like it. Goes for it. Should be Paddy's ball. Comes off it. That's... Oh. Paddy didn't take control of that. Very lucky to get away with it. Alexi working hard here. Does well.
Just no one quite there to help Alexi as well, just with that extra second ball.
Oh, good interception here. Well done. Finds Abdul. Abdul's just got to hold the ball up. Finds Finn. Finn turns it over though. Play on. Raiders going forward here. Just outside the 18-yard box. Centers it. Then looking for a shot. Should be Paddy's, and it is.
Felt like they could have made more of that, Raiders. They had plenty of players forward, just kept going to that same side, didn't look to switch the play.
Johnny Moore just clears, but the ball goes out. Abdul fighting hard here. Does well. Might be, hasn't got the biggest frame, but certainly fights hard for the ball. Well done by Rock there. Finn can go drive forward. Finds Dylan in the middle. Little flick, but a bit too cute there. That's a good ball by the Raiders. Here we go. Can he get in front of Johnny Pap? I think.
You did well just to sprint back and track back the winger, because it looked like the winger had a lot of pace heading into the box, and just did well not to give away a free kick as well. And just Raiders earn a corner. Still plenty of time in the game though. 62 minutes gone.
Going for that front post again, cleared off. Front post is looking dangerous for the Raiders. That's couple of times now that they've had an opportunity there. Again, front post. Oh, great save by Paddy. There's a chance again for the Raiders. Cleared once again. And corner ball again. Deflected.
Raiders just peppering the goal a bit from this corner.
Front post again. Cleared. Abdul just goes long looking for Alexi. Alexi's going to use his body here to hold it up and does well. Just try to back heel it. Here goes. Here's a chance again for the Vipers. Can Alexi? Alexi's still on the ball here. He's still got a chance. Can he cut it back? Oh! Had a great opportunity to cut it back to Abdul there, but just didn't get to him. But once again, great chance for the Vipers.
Raiders looking very vulnerable on the counter, trying to get plenty of men forward. Just once Vipers do break quick, they're just a bit slow to get back. That would have really killed the game, I think.
Free kick given for the Vipers. Just the ref just telling the Raiders player just to calm down a little bit. Just a bit of frustration, I think, coming into the Raiders game.
Yeah, well, they've had a lot of chances to put one in the back of the net, and obviously being 2 down from Vipers pretty much having 2 shots, and then it would be very frustrating. But Vipers doing well to, again, just to keep themselves in the game. Raiders trying to make an impact here with 2 subs, see what they can do.
Rock just drifting offside. Alexi does well there. Alexi back to his centre forward position where he did play there a few years ago. I think about 3 years ago or so. Then got shifted into a sort of a midfield position. But I think he's enjoying it back.
Yeah, I think it's just a more comfortable role for him, just having his back to go.
He can go here. But defended. I just feel the Vipers are going to score another here on another counter.
Yeah, well, the Raiders centre back, they gambled to the ball. They left his teammates a bit vulnerable at the back there, but he did well to win the ball and create another chance for Raiders, but that chance is spent again.
Alexi presenting beautifully here. Gets the ball back. Jordan does well. Jordan should get the free kick here and does. It's all right, he can stay down here. He doesn't have to get up as quick. He could waste a little bit more time there, but
Still 20 minutes into the game.
Well, one there by Finn. But just lost position again. Player out wide here, but just couldn't take control of it, the Raiders player.
See if Vipers will make a change soon. Oh,
Bit dangerous there, but Johnny Moore does well. But well played there by the Raiders, looking to get one in the back post, but a bit too much and goes for a goal kick.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Vipers make a change soon as well, trying to freshen things up. You can see now just down, looking like he's on the floor, a bit sore. See if make a change.
It'll be a disappointing loss here for the Raiders tonight in front of their home crowd, playing a team in in one lower division than them.
Look, it's very rare over the past few seasons that a team in State League One has gotten, into a final of a cup competition. It's depending whether they've really had an ambition to win it, whether they had an ambition today to get the 3 points, or I think they have probably more higher ambitions to get back into
Should be Paddy's here and does well.
MPL and compete against the best teams in state.
Alexi does well, but just lacking a bit of support there. But I think the Vipers are happy with the 2-0 lead here and just sitting back a little bit. Could be an interception. He does well, Rocco. Here's a chance again for the Raiders. Playing it out wide. Cuts back in, goes for a shot. Just wide of the post, though. Just the Raiders haven't taken their chances tonight so far.
They'll be very disappointed because they've had plenty of them, and it's just felt like Vipers is taking their chances and it's 2-0. Especially at home. You feel like Raiders.
And trainer coming on here for Dayon, I think. Not sure if he's cramping up or it's just a soft tissue injury here.
I think both teams can take a bit of time here just to go over a few tactical changes. Maybe both coaches have a few chats to the players, see how maybe Raiders can get back into this game or how Vipers can either add another or just to hold on to this 2-0 lead.
Yeah, well done. Oh,
Raiders players getting a bit frustrated there. Here comes a change. Vaka coming on for Dayon. Just a simple straight swap, centre back for centre back.
Play ready to resume again. Looking for Alexia. Diego cleans it up here in the middle. Finds Dylan, but intercepted. Well done by Diego. Good ball there by Dylan. Jordan just jockeying, but Packer clears it. Strong tackle there by, I think it was Johnny Moore. Sorry, I think it's Johnny Pap, but stays down here. Another injury concern here for the Vipers.
I heard it wasn't a very pleasant yell come from him. It looked like a very strong tackle coming out second best, but back on his feet, which is a good sign. Just running it off, running the pain off, as you do.
Strong captain, Johnny Pap. Right, just play on quickly here. The ball in should be Paddy's.
It's going for a corner, another corner to Raiders. With about 16, 17 minutes left. This is probably the time where you'd want to score one just to have a bit of extra time just to get another one. But hopefully Vipers can defend well like they have all night.
Should be Paddy's ball here, cleared by Johnny Moore. Gets it cross back in. Paddy comes out but doesn't get to it. Has a shot. Just wide of the post though. Time starting to run out here for the Vipers. For the Raiders a little bit.
I think Vipers will be happy for the time to run out there.
Backer just clears. I think Vipers just happy now to clear it.
And making a substitution as well. Adam coming on, bit of fresh midfield legs.
Strong tackle again by Johnny Pap there. Dylan just turning the ball over there. Well done there by Abdul. Finds Finn. Nearly picked up by Alexi there, but Alexi happy to give the free kick away there, but
Raiders just looking to force it now just to get that goal, but
well in by the Raiders defender there. Up. Get a free kick, the Raiders there, but Vipers happy to give away the free kicks at that part of the ground at the moment. Just the ref just telling the Vipers coaches just to take a seat. Getting a bit vocal there. Finn with the header out. Dylan does well there. Does very well. Gets the free kick. Gets the throw in. Just the Raiders play just going to have a chat.
Not sure what the referee's having a chat with both players here. It felt like the reaction came from the Raiders player. So I felt like the Raiders player should be the only one having a chat to here. But anyways. $11, 12 minutes to go here.
Well done by Jordan. Vipers players just telling Jordan just to settle it down here. Should be a Vipers free kick, and it is. Just for tunnelling, I think, there.
Yeah. Because I think Finn went up for the ball and the Raiders player just tunneled underneath him. Good decision in the end.
Bad clearance by Paddy there. But great tackle. Vaca does well, clears it.
Clears it for. He's still in. Nice though. Yeah, Vaca very alert there of that little pass inside into the box. Does well. Vipers just happy to clear at any time now, just to take a few more seconds off the clock before throw.
Not a bad cross in, but no one at the back post for the Raiders.
Yeah, it just felt like the winger just gave up on the chance of a cross there. Raiders will be very frustrated with the performance tonight. A lot of possession, as expected, but just not being able to take their chances. And ultimately, that's was the lead tonight to be 2-0 to Vipers.
Well, won there by the Raiders player. Well done by Jordan. Be happy to clear it here.
Good tackle by Vac on the edge of the box. Bit of a miscommunication there.
Adam picks it up. Adam just has to give it off a bit earlier. Gets the ball. Alexi chasing hard still.
Viper's very happy for Raiders just to keep the ball here, play it around at the back, just chew the clock a little bit. Just not happy to press either, just wants the ball. Oh, dangerous ball here.
Back post here. Well taken down. And a great finish.
Great finish there by Harley Jep, I think, into the top corner. It's just really bad marking there inside the box. Just allowed that pass inside the box to allow that player to cross. And 2-1.
It's going to make it an interesting last 10 minutes of the game now.
Yeah. Give Raiders a bit more confidence now. See what Vipers can do. See whether they can hold on.
And this game will go on to extra time, I think, if it
Yes, cup game.
be a draw. So
Just Vipers not being smart with it at the moment. Just feeling like they can manage the game a bit better.
oh,
Well done by Adam there. Just to pounce on that little play at the back, just to anticipate that back pass.
great pressing there by the Vipers.
Yeah, almost led to a ricochet into the goal, but still 2-1. Vipers look like they're going to make the change as well, a double substitution.
Looks like Mateus coming on.
Yeah. Matthias and Craig coming on for Alexi and Dylan. Just looking like just clogging up a bit of the midfield more and just looks like actually Matthias looks like he's playing up front just on his own. Craig just dropping into that 10 spot, I think. Just get a bit more fresher legs just to maybe press around at the back more. Don't let Raiders play it out so easy.
There's Adam. Adam does well there. Mateus with his first touch here. Comes in. Can he get a touch to it? No.
It was well done by Matthias just to anticipate that tackle, but it's just a bit too slow just to get to that second touch. Oh, bad kick from the keeper. It was just seemed like an easy pass to his centre back there, but went for the longer pass. Vipers in a desperate time of the game looked like they were going to regain possession, but you feel like Raiders will have another chance on goal.
Mateus and Adam did well there. Just getting the ball in the corner, then they win a free kick. Still think it's just a bit too early to.
Well, you got to try and chew as much clock as possible and maybe win another corner, win a throw in. I don't think crossing it inside the box is the right choice.
There's a chance now. Adam does well here. Tries and fires it in, but He's onside here. No, he's offside.
Very interesting call by the linesman there. He put his flag up very late. Maybe it was just a matter of inches making a last. Maybe he waited for him to touch the ball, but
Crowd wasn't happy with that decision.
yeah, Vipers caught a break there, I reckon, with the flag.
Again, Paddy. His clearance is going to be a bit better.
I feel like Abdul's had a very good game tonight. Every time he's got on the ball, just holding it up, bringing others into play, being very creative.
Finn just happy to clear it.
Another offside.
Another offside here. That one,
Referee not going back to give the card either as well. We've hit 90 minutes. See, we're into added time. See how long the referee's going to give here. 3 minimum, I reckon. 3 minutes. Vipers just can't retain possession to just chew that clock a bit more. Vipers again catching a break here towards the end. Just nothing really falling Raiders' way, and Vipers will be very pleased. Fans calling for the whistle.
Rocco getting a card here for time wasting, I think.
It's one of the easiest yellow cards you'll get, I reckon. Well done by Mateus, just to win a free kick.
Just chewing off important seconds here. Packer should clear here.
Oh, that was a clear Vipers throw in as well. The referee's giving one back to Raiders here, giving them one last chance.
Takes a little chip, finds him inside the box. Well defended there by...
It was a great touch, but Jordan did well just to not give an extra yard, just the extra space just for the shot. It's a corner though.
In the 90...
90th, 92nd.
92nd, 93rd minute here. Get a back post. Well done, Johnny Moore. Gets a little flick.
And that's it.
And no, he gets a free kick.
Oh, he got a free kick.
Yeah.
Very well done by Johnny Moore.
Great defending again.
It's just what you expect from this experience, knowing how to get your team over the line, putting your body on the line.
Paddy goes along with the clearance. And
there were a few subs and injuries. I think the ref might have taken into consideration. But look at his watch now, and that's it.
And
That's
that's
it.
game.
Vipers through to the next round of the Australia Cup. Raiders will be disappointed, but very good performance. 2-1 here.
Great effort by the Vipers.
See,
And the Vipers fans here celebrating.
look, to get a win any week is very, very important, but also getting a win against a very good opposition, the opposition in the league above should do a well of good for their confidence. Hopefully this moves on for a couple more wins the next few weeks.
Hope you've enjoyed the telecast tonight and have a nice weekend.
There are many names for people living in rural areas. There's Sparkies, Chippies, Fireys, and Bikies. But we've also got Curly, Tubby, and Tiny. Whatever the name, it's harsh living on the land. But our carports, verandas and sheds are tougher than most. And if they're strong enough out here, they'll be strong enough anywhere. Some say hard as nails, others say strong as an ox. We just say, built to last.
Livability is an amazing tool to have. When I go into appraisals or potential listings, I conduct my appraisals like any other agent would. I go through the property with the vendor and then we get to the point where we need to sit down and have further discussions. That's when I introduce livability. I use it as my surprise ticket. When I ask them key questions about their home, I say, look, there's something else I can offer you. It's quite unique. There are very few people with this qualification, and do you mind if I explain it to you? What this qualification does, it allows me as an agent to negotiate better prices for you and have more in-depth conversations with the people that are potentially interested in your home.